Recording, okay. I got black magic woman. Yeah, that's Peter Green stuff. I'm not that good at blues stuff, but anyhow, I have updated this my DiMarzio guitar with a DiMarzio pickup for the Les Paul impressions. Quite close, I think. Sounds just like, or close enough. This speaker isn't that up at the volume, but close enough for doing yeah, some blues stuff. I'm suck at blues, but it's, yeah, good to have. And in the other end I got this standard Dorman pickup that sounds more like, yeah, the rock and roll rockabilly stuff, and in between I can go with a phase shift, like yeah, so I always enjoy to have this phase shifting modes, and the reason why I put on this DiMarzio thing is actually that I was going to solder this original Dorman pickup, and when I was phase shifting, I didn't know that they actually did the wrap, thin wrap metal hairpiece, what they call it. I didn't know that they should have soldered them on the bottom of these ears, but they didn't. They actually put it all up, and the soldering metal was covering the coil string, so I burned it off and tried to fix it, but then I asked if some friend if they had any pickups that just laid around, and then I got over this DiMarzio 70s heavy metal thing. But yeah. So yeah, fun to do. Sometimes when I do the Chet Atkins stuff, I'm not that super good at it, but as you can see on many videos, they kind of teach you how to do it, and perhaps Brian says, yeah, I tuck it in like this, yeah, like a magician thing, and then I work with the other, yeah, thumb and touch, and you can do that, but I think it's kind of a, yeah, it's sure, it's a good trick, but most, if you use a regular pick, just use the other fingers. That's the easiest way to learn. So you do the octave like in E shape with the pick, and then you add on with the fingers like so you got something going. Try to anyhow, so, and this thing to do this, yeah, both picking rhythm and both picking with the fingers. It took me like 2 years to even pull off that simple stuff. And also, I suggest that you don't cut corners, and don't do pull-offs like. Do it. So you kind of get your brain wired to do every pick and the tone. Don't do any pull-offs. You do everything with fingers, so you kind of can do it very very detailed and such. It's good for the future. And the alternative to this, you get a thumb pick like this. And Cooler Cats, of course they do. They play the way they were, and then when I start to do the picking, they have it. You don't, so you can actually skip the pinky here and do it. Yeah, you understand. I'm not that super good at it, but then you have the banjo players, and they add picks on your fingers like this, and then you have like that. I don't know which order they are, but now they are kind of on here, and you see you got 3 thumb pick plus 2. That's the way to do banjo or pedal steel. It's the standard way, and you kind of I don't know, but I use this method instead. And and if you watch my pedal steel videos, you're gonna know that I started to play with 4, because then I can do a 4 pick chord. So, like at once on the steel guitar. So handy if you do some jazz chord, George. So that's the way. But for guitarists, you don't use this metallic thing. But you can see here a tip if you use this. You don't put these picks on exactly in the angle that the finger is. You tilt them a bit, because when you hit the string, you want to hit them like in 90 degrees. You don't want to come in like in a bad angle. So you actually twist the picks a bit, so they actually pick 90 degrees from the string. Also, you can see that the upturn here is quite close, but it needs to be close and a bit up. If you don't watch yourself, you can get string in between here, and that's gonna hurt, and that's Anyhow, back to this. So you can do a lot of stuff with just a pick and use for starters. This was a song called Midnight Shift with Buddy Holly, and back when I started to try to play it, they said that's only the best guitarists can do this, and of course it's super hard, but if you train, you can do it also. But as I did in the start, I'd kind of use, as I think they do it, in an open A chord. This stuff. You can do this. You don't have to do it like this. Up here, you can actually do it like in other position, like here in the barred A chord. As you see, you can do it here too. So, and maybe in the beginning you like to do the octave as the bass thing more than I do the bass thing up here. I do the A and the fifth, like. So it's, but you know, you should be able to do both the and the. Yeah. So yeah. So in my book, it's easier to just add on the fingers. Cool, of course, if you're cool, use the old school like this. Yeah. So I haven't done any videos for a long while, so I thought it would be cool to record something. Yeah, and so just play along and let it take time. For me to just took a couple of years before I was kind of close where I wanted to be. And I was sitting kind of crooked there, but by the time you get speed, yeah, so by the time you get speed. Anyhow, have a very nice weekend, and yeah, stay away from war. Don't shoot on each other with missiles. That's just stupid. You're only gonna have to make parking lots. Yeah, bye bye.